What's going on, everybody? It's Kelly, and today is Valentine's Day. The day where St. Valentine, or so legend goes. There are probably several legends as to how Valentine's Day came through, but the one I always remember was St. Valentine's, or a guy close to that name, was marrying the Scots during the English, English, I can't remember what the hell the law is called, but basically any Scottish people got married, their wives had to spend the first night with the English lord. They were trying to breed the Scots out, basically what it came down to. And what he was doing, what this particular priest was doing, was he was marrying them in secret, so that way they could, keep their vows of chastity and their vows to each other and stuff like that. And he eventually got executed for it. And we celebrate today as his day. And that's the story and the legend I've always heard. Now, there are probably about 8,000 other stories, and there's probably even a legitimate story. You know what? Let's look up the legitimate story right now. Valentine's Day origins. Let's see what we got here. Valentine's Day origins. Valentine's Day origins. Saint Valentine's Day, also known as Valentine's Day, or Feast of Saint Valentine, is observed on February 14th each year. It is celebrated in many countries around the world, although it is not a holiday in most of them. Saint Valentine's began as a... I can't even think of what that guy's name is. What that word is. Liturologic celebration of one of or more early Christian saints named Valentus. Several martyr stories were invented. There we go, that's the one I've always heard. Invented for the various Valentine that belonged to February 14th and added later to the martyrology. A popular, big words, people. Hagiographical, I'm probably butchering this, account of St. Valentine of Rome states that he was imprisoned for performing weddings for soldiers who were forbidden to marry, and for ministering to Christians who were persecuted under Roman Empire. According to legend, during his imprisonment, he healed the daughter of his jailer, Astraeus. An embellishment to this story states that before his execution, he wrote her a letter signed "Your Valentine" as farewell. Okay, see, mine was close. They've probably changed and altered and just gone around since then. Historical fact. Now, like I said, I'm getting all this stuff from Wikipedia. Wikipedia sometimes is, good. Wikipedia sometimes is bad. So, this isn't word. Numerous early Christian martyrs were named Valentine. The Valentine honor on February 14th are Valentine of Rome and Valentine of Turin. Valentine of Rome was a priest in Rome who was martyred about A.D. 496 and was buried on the Via Flaminia. A relic of St. Valentine were kept in the church and catacombs of San Valentino in Rome, which remained an important pilgrimage site throughout the Middle Ages until the relic of St. Valentine were transferred to the Church of Santa Paradis, during the pontification of Nicholas IV. Wow. Anyways, it kind of goes in there, talking about how, each particular thing, let's see, it's actually pretty neat. Anyways, but basically we took this legend about priests being romantic and helping people get married, and we've turned it into a holiday where we get with our loved ones, and or if you don't have a loved one, then some random chick you can shack up with for the night who's lonely, just as lonely as you, or on the flip side, and tag them out, have a good time, and treat them special for one day, which we should always just treat them special every day, but this one we get to treat them extra special. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling about Valentine's Day, and I'll check y'all later.